this is me46 talking yet again about the Chibi tank. Unfortunately, although my last video looked great, the tank was leaking before I even started. That was not a good weekend. 2 days, leaky tank, no good comments. I live in the UK, you can imagine it, not good. And yes, shops are open all the time on the UK, but I have things to do and I have my soul to keep, and it was Sabbath and oh, don't ask. So, having got the grommets fixed, care of Halfords, brilliant place. Even if the sales assistants know nothing about e-cigs. I'm now going to show you my new method. It's slightly improved of filling a Chibi tank with a blunt needle. I'm going to use a 14 gauge, a 21 gauge green needle, which will not go, generally it will just squirt at say 70-30 or something, hence we're going to use a blunt needle for filling. This method is mainly for people that have the thicker liquids like the 50-50s, the 70-30s, the 60-40s type of thing, who will just not get on needles. Whilst with other tank systems you can just push up and pop off the top and plug it in, not so with the Chibi. So this is basically the same method as what I showed you the other night, but with, if this will focus in, a 14 gauge sharp needle as a guide. So here goes. Hopefully I won't pierce it because I do not time Halfords close. And I've only got 2 grommets. Yet again, I'm sliding this. I don't know if you can see. I can't do it whilst looking at the computer. But my aim is to slide this sharp bit of the needle, flat side to the grommet, sharp side to the plastic or the casing, in like that. So you can see we've got it in like that. Now this is not the best blunt needle, but somehow I've managed to lose my red needle. Dang. So yet again, a little wiggle, it always helps. Can't beat a wiggle with these things just to get the air flowing. I'm going to put my blunt needle just down the side, as you can see there. Just down the side. This is where it gets tricky and you have to do a bit more wiggling and stuff. And this is what I found when the grommet was slightly loose, was that at this point it would push the grommet right down and then you'd have disaster. So hence I went to Halfords. That's me just taking the needle out. And now we're going to slowly fill. Simple as this. Actually, I've unfilled this just to show you this video because I just thought it was so important to show you it ASAP. These grommets, anybody in the UK wanting to make a tank now has no excuse. 13mm grommets from Halfords, O-rings from Halfords, tubing you can get off any e-cig vendor. You have a tank. Although really for £7 or whatever it is, you might as well buy a tank because some places sell them for £2. But for a really neat tank in the UK, without having to wait for stupid USPS to get back to you, this is nice and easy, especially if you live in the city. Tutorials off me46. Have a good day and happy vaping!